horse. You want to make sure that you have a nice saddle pad that actually fits your horse and that supports his back with the saddle. And you want to put it up so it's like up on his withers, because when you put the saddle on, it's going to slide back. And then you want to make sure that all the hair is straight under it when you put the saddle on it, because then that could irritate them. So you want to just like that. Make sure it's not too far back, not too far forward. And you want this other part to be like right near his girth area.
Alright, next thing you want to do is make sure you have the right saddle for your horse. And this here is just a basic Western pleasure saddle. You have the horn and the stirrups and the girth ties. To load the saddle, you just want to put the stirrup on the horn so it doesn't get stuck underneath the saddle when you're putting it up on him. Lift it. Oh, make sure the saddle pad is straight. And you just want to, when you put it up, make sure it's even with the saddle pad. And not too high or too low. It's better to have it high because then you can just slide it down. But if it's too low when you try to slide it up, it's just going to pull the hair and irritate them a lot. So just make sure it's all even, and the stirrups are low or high as you need them. You can measure them by putting your hand all the way underneath the saddle, all the way up on top of the stirrups. And if it touches your armpit, like it does with mine, then they're just the right length for you. And just make sure you put the stirrup down, and that's how you load the saddle.
Now, the next step you want to do after you put the saddle on, you want to attach the girth. And when you put it on, it just goes through these holes. And you want to make sure that the strap is, this martingale strap is on like the center of his chest. So that's how you know if it fits your horse properly. And then you go to the other side. Take it. Then this strap, you just want to unravel. And you just thread it through the girth, just like that. And then you want to do it one more time. It all depends on how fat or skinny your horse is. And then, now there are many different ways that you can do this. You can either put it as a hole and do that, or we do it at pots. We stick it through like that and go back around and then bring it through there, and then that's how the girth goes on.
The next thing you want to do to tack up your horse is find the right bridle and bit for your horse. This is the curved bit, and it has a extra long shank right here. To put the bridle on, you want to put it under his mouth, and if he doesn't open, you can always squeeze right where the bit would go and put your finger in there. But he accepts it pretty good. Just put it up and over his ears. And if he has an ear hole, pull his ear through, like so. We can fix this little forelock so it doesn't irritate him. And to see if your bridle is too tight on him, you'll see little wrinkles right here, and if you have more than like 2 or 3, it's going to be too tight for him, and you can always loosen it through the straps right here. And right now it looks like he is about just 1, so it fits him pretty well. And after that, you're ready to ride.
I want to say thanks for watching all of our how-to videos, and an extra thanks to Leroy, my horse, for cooperating through all of them.